Let me know when you're watching.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Ready for battle.
Yeah.
I'll be watching over you.
4.
For a bit, yeah, which is good. I think everyone needs a break. Some people, at least. I think Maddie does just so she can focus on herself and not worry too much about her SR and shit. But yeah. Yeah.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
My teleporter is online.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Sim is like think of Sim like a Pharah. When you don't cap point, it's extremely hard to retake. It's a Pharah. Sim is the same way, except way worse. Second thing, a good team is never really going to go bridge. Most teams will choose to go through White Room, so kind of at least tell Naeem before he puts shield down to, yeah, to at least look. I think Beastia probably reddited through the window and then booped her.
Ready for battle. 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
My teleporter is online.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. She saw the tracer. She went for a play. That's fine. Happens, yeah. Weird pin, right? Yeah, just dying at this point. Okay. Gets 2 picks. Whatever. I didn't know he had Parsifal. He's not the worst, but he's not the best. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm waiting to see this one, but no need to teleport. I'd slow it down just a little bit. You're taking a shit ton of damage, which forces you guys to use lamp too soon. With shatter, it's okay though. Building up kind of fast. You're good. Again, you don't need to be shielding here. Good attempt on the fire strike. Shield. Unlucky. Oh, actually that kind of helps. At least Maddie. At that point, you need to call that, if we have Bap ult, you need to call no heals and then just let Maddie heal it up. You need to be looking for these pull fire strikes. I know it's with you and Naeem, so it's a little different, but... Yep.
Let them up.
How did that... Okay, I was gonna say, how did that not kill the McCree, but I forgot it's 225 or 250. Good pin. Good prediction, fire strike. Don't know why we use lamp there, but that's fine. Again, you're following up on those pulls.
Barrier activated.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay, he hasn't used Shatter and you know it, I hope. But Geku's kind of fragging on their DPS. Yeah, easy. Yep, no need to Shatter here. Just play safe. I feel like Bestie is gonna make a big play and just fuck everything up. Drop your shield when you get orbs. Yep. Maddie did, just because she was saying that she had a bad game and that Bestia was either, you know, Reddit Lucying and killing her or Zen. I also don't think that we're really giving enough resources to Maddie in order for her to build beat. Laz is on his second window, and I don't know if it's just because Laz is just heal hogging or Maddie's just not healing. I mean, that'd be something to look at, but either way, we need to be saying, hey, stop, you know, in between fights. If people are low, let Maddie heal you up, group up, get a good amp, go next. Meet them at the corner. Good attempt from the pull. Burn his shield. That's fat. Nice. Sorry, it's one. Nice. Good first round. I mean, hey, the sim still worked out. Only reason you don't swap off sim if you lose first fight is if you have barrier. If you have barrier, just keep it, go again, and after that, then you switch. Some map, in that case,
I'm not one for standing.
yeah. Or you swap over to something like an Echo. Echo combo is pretty good with Orisa. And Ryan, especially on the other team. Yeah. Echo would be fine. Tracer would be fine.
This is the time of year to think about everything you have to be thankful
For that round, probably something like with the Ball Sig or Ball Diva. One of the two. Shit. Fuck.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Teleporter online.
Okay, if we know they have a sim TP, we need to be playing a little bit more back, just because it just overall is going to benefit us more because they still have to close the distance. Looks like we're still winning. Yeah, that's a good kill. We kind of just drop shield right at, or at least for Naeem, we just kind of drop shield as close to the door as possible. If anything, you do the Hanamura setup when you're at the pillar to this left. That's basically where their Rhine is, except on the opposite side. And then Naeem and everyone else plays back left. A little dangerous coming out. You could have stayed inside point and killed the Rhine, but small thing.
Bad guys.
Oh. Yeah, you kind of overextended without your team. You don't want to really, you don't really want to go past the point, or at least not past the garden part, especially with the comp that you have. If I think that TP is more of a, you know, your get out of jail free card type than instead of everyone pushing up, which in the right circumstance we all should have pushed up for that to help you, but that was, you know, you going forward is that chain reaction that led to it. So yeah, for the most part, you don't really want to leave the gardens because of the comp that we have. We're a more brawl on point kind of thing, not really chase down heroes. Yes, we have a Lucio, but we just don't have the right other, you know, off tank. You don't have the right off tank. You don't have the right other DPS, that kind of thing. So. Yeah, you were overextending, kind of lost this point from what I can see. Big shatter. That's a shatter. Did Laz die before you shattered? Let's just rewind and see. Yes, Laz and Sunless died. We only have 2, maybe 3 on point. It's a big shatter. If the BAP didn't hit the drone, this would have been massive, and you probably could have been able to swing the fight from this. But no, it's probably, I don't know. Heads or tails if you get it. Again, no. Okay, don't go. Do not go for this pin here. You should have just been shielding Gek while he gets the high noon off. And you're already low, so doing this, even if you confirm the kill on Parsival, that's gonna be kind of dangerous. Yep. Still, if anything, if you're in a 3v5 situation, well, just let me explain it. Even if we're in a 3v5 situation, your goal isn't to really switch the fight or flip the fight. You're shattered. That's when we could have flipped the fight, but their BAP had an amazing drone that was able to save them. We can't really get it after that. If that play doesn't go, then for the most part, we're not going to be able to make really anything out of it. So all you're looking to do after that shatter and no follow-up is stall point. Yeah. So shielding and not going in for the pin like that. Sure. Yep. Basically. Yeah. Ideally, I probably would have swapped off the comp after that last turn. Yeah, just because with retaking, like I said, retaking with the Sim is not very good, even though this is a good point for Sim. But against their comp, they're looking for extreme poke, and with the tanks that we have, it's not going to do much compared to something like a Ball, which sure worries about turrets a bit to a degree when slowing him down, but he has the whole cliffside. He has the whole cliffside without worrying about getting, you know, booped. Right. And then Sig can just poke through if, in this situation, even a Pharah would be okay just to peek through windows and burn the turrets, that kind of thing. Right. And we use Bongo way too early and around the corner. We're not getting any advantage from it. We should have been using it when we get in the garden. Slow it down here, you're low. Yeah, you're getting caught in that. Fine. Okay, I wouldn't go for a fire strike after that, because if that Hanzo or Sim peeks that and tries to follow up on the Sig damage, your team's gonna die. Because if you were to even look at the health bars when the Sig dropped the flux, people were still low. That if anyone would have gotten hit, it would have been devastating. Yeah. Nice. Oh, pin. No. Okay. I usually never say go for a pin. That was a fat shatter. You had what, 3 or 4 down? Yes, they use trance. You're not going to kill anything just by swinging on them. Going for that pin onto someone is perfectly fine there because 1, they're down a Hanzo. 2, 3 of them are on the ground or distracted with your team. If you get at least one of those kills, you're already at a 5v6 at this point. You're using window. Even if they use shatter, you should be able to melt through this. Yeah, definitely going. When you're 1 up in that specific situation, trading your life for 1 for 1, yeah, that would have been favorable to you because you still had Matrix up, people were still pushing in, and 2 other people were on the ground. So, yeah, true.
This is not over.
I am ready to activate the secondary.
Don't just stand and choke and take poke from a Sig. You see that Hanzo, make sure your team is not peeking against that. If they're yeah, exactly. If they're holding this close, either rotate left or go top. You against them, you have the advantage of rotations is detrimental to them more than it well, not more than it benefits you, but more than it drains the time bank by doing a rotation, just because you have a speed they don't. If they're not like instantly like seeing this with a Sonic, like if let's say they Sonic you or something and it follows you, then they're gonna be fucked on a rotation because they're not gonna be able to move back fast enough. It is. If they were running double shield with it, it would have been a little bit better. Good. You play a little bit more passive when you're low. You're dead. Fuck. Did we lose Wham? I don't know. That was kind of our fight to win. I don't know how we really lost that. We were also kind of pigeonholed into running this Rhine Orisa, but it's fine.
What an odd compliment.
True. Yeah. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Bully the fuck out of the Rhine. Good. You're starting to become less aggressive when your armor's becoming low. Just wanted to point that out. That's good. Okay, as they make the rotation, you make the rotation. Follow through. Go ahead. Right. Rhine Shield is different from Sig Shield in the fact that Sig is looking to block big cooldowns. Rhine is looking to block cooldowns, I mean specifically, but also trying to block chip damage. In general as well. Not all of it, but at least a lot of it. Especially since you're running a Rhine Orisa, your shields should be relatively healthy. They are running a heavy spam comp, which I'd say your shield, at least towards like the mid fight, should be around like 500 health. Possibly even a little higher. We're low on shields, we back up, this is fine. If I were you, yeah, okay. So, again, treat this comp almost the same as the Hanamura thing, okay? For you touching point, this is basically where you stand, is right here in front of this pillar, because most of the time they're just going to mirror that. While our team is going to be right here poking down on them. So hopefully you do this. I'm not exactly sure. You're discorded. This is good. Okay, you don't want to go past the pillar too much. You don't want to go past this pillar too much. which is good here. Yeah, we just burn the Rhine. Good. Jack gets a good line. Yep, just heal up. Don't need to push this. You're discorded. You're gonna get fucked if otherwise.
Unworthy of
Good, we played that pretty well. Oh no. That's unlucky. Nice, and he got the kill. Yeah. Yeah, we just play back. You could have played that a lot better with managing your health just by backing up, even using pin to get out. Yeah. No, that's not what you should be doing though. What you should be doing is backing. No, absolutely not. Both of you are right in a sense. You needed to back up because you were down both of your healers. However, you do have a Lucio and they can get back faster. All we need to do is back up. Even if we lose point, it's okay just because our supports. Go ahead. Right. Same thing for that. Same thing for 2CP. Same thing for hybrid. Same thing for Koth. You give them that or the space to push forward. You can't hold choke because both supports are dead. We start kiting back. Eventually, when they don't have speed, so they're not going to get to point very fast unless they're using their movement abilities. We're kiting back. We're just shielding. We're trading poke. Hopefully, not too much poke that we're low. Our healers come back. We heal up. We almost have beat. We have amp. We rush back into this fight. Even if we give them control of point, we're not wasting much time of them having point before we go in for another fight because healers are back and we're out of 6, or they don't even get the point and we just go back in and hopefully win the fight from that. Especially since we almost have Shatter, we almost have Sim Barrier, and we have Bat Bolt. Yes, they have Shatter, but so far you've been kind of winning the tank duel and the DPS duel. So, yeah, so at this point we should just kite back, keep kiting. You run into a wall. Don't look back. You should know these maps like the back of your hand at this point. If you're running into something, you should know what you're running into. Don't turn around to look. That's fine. They use Shatter. It's whatever. We're coming back with almost 5 ults. Almost 6. Fucking hate spit back, dude. What? That was a bit weird. The Rhine shield looked like it was down when you hit that. Yeah, it didn't hit him though, so barely. It's no, not that. I'm not saying that it was low. I'm saying that it was like down. Like it looked like he had put it down, not that it broke. Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, again, don't go for the pin like that. You just take the duel. The Zen will be taken care of. Sunless just put a TP on top. He's either going to TP bomb and then go through, or Gex was going to be right there. We just lost the fight because we weren't shielding our team. Or at least it contributed it. Yeah. No, because it's not your job to chase those kills. That's your DPS, because you're looking to create space and take the most damage. That is your job as a tank. DPS are looking for those frags, and not you. Yeah, again, if they have this much spam, especially with a Junkrat, just go top left. They're not going to rotate fast enough to be able to catch it, and so you're going to avoid all that spam and get the point. At this point, I would think he's close to shatter, so just be warned. Yep. Counter charge, or you should have heard the Rhine, but it happened. Yep. At that point, for you personally, I would choose in-game just because comms is mostly going to be from you. Good touch. Good pin from you. Big shatter. Oh, we lost B. Maddie doesn't die, we could have won this fight, but it's kind of unlucky. That's fine. Alright, send me the next code. Oh. Whoops. I definitely think that last map was winnable. Even with a pigeonhole into our DPS line and our tank line, we still looked actually pretty solid on that. Just made some wrong rotations, and we weren't utilizing the strength of our comp against theirs to the most part, to the nth degree. I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't saying anything on this one because of what you said. I was just saying, just recapping the map.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
How your strength of a comp? Hey, you played against Tazo. I like Tazo. I think for the most part, when I did the big T4 thing for all the players, I don't remember if you remember that. Tazo was, I think, actually like a really contested tank player. I think he played off tank though. Again, I don't like Rhine Zarya. I don't. Rhine's not good to begin with, and the only reason I say play Rhine on this map is because it's just naturally a good map for Rhine. And it doesn't... Yeah, go. Sure. Right. No, you should have been playing Ball Sig. Yes, definitely on this map. No, dude, yeah, I'm telling you. All right, look. Well, this is hindsight. If you were to know they were running this double sniper, that's when, yeah, we're definitely running the Ball Sig because your ball's gonna be able to disrupt them. If you have your own snipers, I guarantee you, Chase and Sunless are gonna win these duels, and I still would think that Sunless or Gek can beat the DPS here. I mean, I haven't seen much from them on this map since they're different, but still. Yeah, it seemed like they had a lot of trials. Weird. I don't like this. You just put yourself in no man's land and fucked your whole team. That was your fault. No point in shielding here, just jump on point. Yep. Nope, you lost this first point because you used the pin. Even if the Widows won, you just put yourself in no man's land and left your team vulnerable. Which they're not even capping? Okay. Burn bomb. Good. Good block. Nice. Big shatter. That was a big dick play. Good shit, dude. Good. Yeah, don't need to... Okay. with the cart being where it is now, you do have an option to hold their spawn. This is just one of those maps that you can do it, but you have to do it in a specific way that it benefits you. So where you're going to be wanting to hold. So basically, it's you holding both doors. Since you have the Lucio and they don't, they can't speed out of anything. The only problem with this forward hold is you're going to be losing this first choke. However, you're still going to get almost 3 fights on second because you're going to hold choke, or you're going to hold close, you're going to hold library, and then you're going to hold last. That is the benefit to this, but you're also giving up the first choke, which is arguably a better fight than bookstore is, or third. Where you hold is you. I mean, and if I was in this game right now, I would not be calling to do this yet, because I haven't showed any of you how to do this, because I guarantee you, if you did this, you would have been cucked. 450 time bank we do have alts and we have co. I would say go for it, just because you need to burn down this clock. You're not looking to hold completely on second. At least that should never really be the ultimate goal. Yeah, it should always be, we need to burn down the clock as much as possible, because a good team, like, equally skilled teams, you guys are eventually going to get to the point where you guys are both capping. Or you make it damn near close. So yeah, at this point I would burn down the clock, but that would be like the thinking required to be able to switch back and forth to that. Even I probably wouldn't be able to do that. Think of it that quick. Just forward spawn. Yeah, we just won that fight easy. Forward spawn. Go. This situation hardly ever happens. But in the situation that it does like this, yeah, I would go for the forward spawns. When you hold, you're going to be sitting up here. Everyone else is kind of sitting like right at this doorway. Chu's sitting out here. Gek is looking for the punish on the left, while we're focusing on the right. If somebody comes out left, Gek screaming, all right, wall, and we go left, pin them, fight out here, use co. Same thing out here. They don't have the ability to speed back and forth compared to us, but this is where you're going to be holding most of the time. You take the fight in this room. Correct. Yeah. You hold on this platform. Basically, yeah. Because right now, you're brawl or comp versus comp. You guys are going to win in the brawl, because both of their snipers need distance in order to get the most value. Our comp is all up in their face. Right. Yeah, but that's only if the cart is like just came out of the garage. Unlucky we didn't have beat. Unlucky with the sleep. Yeah. Again, I wouldn't go for those pins. If you're one down, yes, I understand that you might think, oh, I need to make a play or else we lose. But only with one down, we still have a lot of ults. We could still flip that. Yeah, but you're also looking to stall out cart. Doing that's just making you an easier kill. And making your team an easier kill. Think of it this way. Looking at a 6v4, right? Is it going to be easier to kill the 4 that are grouped together, or is it going to be easier to kill 3 that are together and 1 that's in no man's land? It's just more of a numbers thing. They're going to struggle against 4 compared to right. Yep. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with using both of these CC ults. We shouldn't use any more just because brain fart. Because you're guaranteeing big value on both of those alts instead of using one, only getting one person frozen, not being able to kill him, or just grabbing and not being able to kill them. Should be able to predict the Anna's sleeps. Workshop. No, I'm not saying predictions. I'm just saying reaction. Yeah, don't peek this. You're not gonna be able to win the range fight. Nice. Good chatter. Very good. Yep, just shield the widow. Back. Make sure you're backing just because this angle is sloped. And again, don't. Okay, that's a little different. There are ashes in the back line. I still think 4 people is enough to, or 4 or 5 people is enough to burn Bob. We didn't really need to not shield the widow because Sunless probably would have lived through that if we would have shielded the widow. Or would have absolutely lived through that if we did. Good wall. No. It in a sense, no, because Ashe can only kill 2 of your people, the Lucio and your Moira, with a Mercy boosted headshot. Ashe can't kill Kree. Ashe can't kill Mei, just because I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure Ashe does 200 damage with the pocket headshot. Compared to Widow, which can one-shot the Mei, which can one-shot the McCree. Either way, it doesn't matter. Just because since the Ashe is in your backline, your team of 5 can deal with a Bob and an Ashe. They're not going to be able to deal with that Widow from that far of a range. You shielding up is just going to be able to block any of that damage coming in. Good pin. That's Gek's fault. And we had Blizzard, son of a bitch. Okay, the point is we have alt. The only person that should be really trying to peek that should be Sunless. Yes, Gek doesn't have any fall off damage. Sunless doesn't have alt and he's a hit scan. He can be able to hit those more than Mei should be able to. Mei already has alt, she doesn't need to be there. That's just in general. Yep, just shield up here, you're low. Good beat, now you go. Unlucky that they bubbled. Yeah, we need to burn this Rhyme before you get shattered, good. Nobody is dealing with this Ashe. Ugh. Nah, not really, it's just how we're playing kind of diff. I would have Sunless probably try to go for that. Yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
Sure. Yeah, if you need to kite back, I'd even pin out of this. Good kill. Okay, never mind, that's fine. True. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, good. Okay. I don't think we had grab. I think we used it. Nice. Good flash from Sunless. Yep. That was perfectly timed from there, Ryan. I don't even think it was meaningful. Like as it meaningful as in yeah, no, because hitting that is hard. Fair enough. Bad. I'm fine with that pin. That was a short distance pin. It worked out. We need to try to get this Zarya dead. Laz should not be pushed up that far. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine that we don't. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. Yeah, you're anti. Do you want to make sure you're shielding up? Good bomb from shoot, at least deter them. And lucky sleep. Anna was hitting some good sleeps on you. Good beat. We win that. Yep. Nice.
Initiate.
Just
Ready for battle.
I always thought you would understand better than most duality.
What attackers incoming?
This will heal you.
In hindsight, switch over to dive. Go ball. Even Winston, but not Ryan, because Genji just doesn't. It doesn't pair well with Ryan. In a brawl comp where like the last comp that you had, your main focus or your main resources were put into your Ryan, your Zarya bubbles, your DM, your Mei walls, your flashbangs. All of it was being put into you to try to do work. If in this, it's kind of all over the place. Your Genji's trying to dive flanker or dive the hit scans while everyone else is trying to just push forward. I don't really like the Genji here at this point. If the double sniper is giving you that much trouble, just switch over to Ball or Winston. Good shield. I don't know why we aren't controlling Hotel either. We need to be. Because now the Ashe is behind us, and we have no one we can really contest with. Good, okay. Glad we used Cole. Good pin. That was a good fight. Most likely they're not going to be able to hold that Archers. Yeah, they all got bad spawn. Never mind. At that point, I would try to get 2 on cart. Well, no. Pushing up is fine. No, pushing up's right. Because you're still going to get through it anyway. I like to personally do this when I'm playing Ryan or Orisa. Anytime I see a Bob coming at me from far away, I step as far forward as I can so that Bob steps in front of my shield and doesn't go past me or underneath me. That shatter could have been a lot bigger if we would have hit the Ryan with it. I mean, obviously, but like if you didn't turn your camera so much, you would have been able to. Yep. And Bob. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they have free. Okay, so since we know we use beat for their shatter, we should just try to dry push this. If anything, just use Ko and that's it. Because they're just gonna look for big grab and then use tire with it. Well, even if their Zarya stayed alive, you just got to think of how long they stay alive. You don't really need to think about how much damage they're doing. If you notice that they're high charge in the first fight, and he stayed alive almost the whole time, you know he's going to be pretty close to Graf. And throughout that second point, gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't have used Ko there either.
There is still more to my tale.
It's fine. I actually like the trade that we did. We used tire for Ko, which is fine. Good bomb. Holy shit, Chew. That was good. Yeah. And they didn't use grab for it. Good.
This will repair. I will rebuild you.
Shield up here. Yep, just shield up. Even kite a little bit. That's why. You kite just so your DPS aren't going to be hit by any of this. Nice. Too aggressive. Yeah, let's look at this again. Okay, full health. Yeah. No. Did he use? Yes, he used shatter at the same time. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's not really your fault, but and good grab from Zarya. Yeah, that wasn't your fault. It's fine. Big play from there, Zarya. In that case, the only thing you really could have done is if Chu would have been able to eat it. Yep. Yeah, their DPS are a lot better on this one than they were on the last one. Nice pick. They're gonna res. Personal preference when coming through this choke. When you throw Fire Strike, make sure it like skims the library wall, because most of the, even if they look to dodge it and either they go right or they run into it or they're going to go left, which is just going to split them. I mean, that's just a small thing, but most of the time when somebody sees damage coming through them, they're going to rotate behind cover, not exactly to the left. Jeez. I don't know why we're... Oh, Laz died. Shit. Too early on beat. And I wouldn't be pushed up this far. I don't think... I didn't think you were aggro beating. I thought you were beating for tire. Okay. Oh, you used it almost at the same time. Okay. No, that's kind of hard to say. It's yes, but also at the same time, when their junk used tired, that was just perfect. Because it's either going to force you guys to engage and clump up and push in, or it's going to force you guys to back and worry about tire. In that case, you just wasted beat. It's a shitty coincidence that it happened at the same time. But the aggro beat to supplement the heals that Laz had is fine. That made sense. And Tazo solo shatters, lovely. I don't know why you were trying to take all that spam. Yeah, sure.
I'm restoring
Where's Chew? Oh, I think he's up there. Never mind. I just rotated the wrong way. Nice. Go fix. They have Bob and Nano. Ooh, if I were Chew, I would look to throw bomb here. No, we kite. That's fine. That's just as fine. Okay. I don't think you shouldn't have gone for the pin. This is hindsight again, just because you died, and you could have out kited the you could have out kited the Rhine definitely. And pinning. Hold on. So Zarya was still around the corner. You were like right at where the mortar spray is. You could have backed up at least to hide behind telephone pole or the telephone booth. And Ryan still wouldn't have been able to swing past you. If they push forward past this, they're already one down for DPS. I think maybe two. I don't know. Yeah, one down for DPS. If they push this far back, our respawns are going to be out here in just a second. We'll be able to take that fight and we win it. Fuck. What? You'll see. Yeah. Bro, I don't even know how that didn't even hit the Ana. That's kind of horseshit. Or yeah, more than that, but especially the Ana. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I was rewinding it to see how that happened. Good beat from Maddie, actually massive. We're even. Choose the max, Sunless is dead. Yeah, we lose this. Unlucky. No, actually it wasn't too bad. Yeah. I guess for the most part, for you personally on Rhine, I thought you played a lot better. Shield management starting to look up. Pins aren't happening so stupid, which are good. I think this VOD review is more for leadership than it was for play. I tried for small things here and there, but yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about play-wise. I thought you played fine. It kind of bodying both their tanks. Like I said, that was one of those games that it was just super close. It just came down to small little mistakes. That's it. And you're still in the party. There we go. I think it just came down to small little mistakes.